Each year, millions of Americans make a New Year's resolution to get fit. And if you're one of them, that might mean you're looking to join a gym. Joining me now is Mike Harrison from the Better Business Bureau. First, what should you consider if you are trying to join a gym right now?
Well, sure. Last year, BBBs across the country received over 12,000 complaints against fitness and health clubs. And a majority of those complaints were either people that had moved, consumers had moved, didn't get a refund, or they just didn't like the services that they offered, or gyms that just closed their doors abruptly. But we always recommend beforehand, before you start any exercise program, that you visit with your doctor, get the green light, get your physical and everything. But ask yourself, what are your goals? I mean, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to improve your cardio, things like that? So once you find out what your goals are going to be, then that's going to help you find a facility that will help you achieve those goals. Another thing, though, to keep in mind is you want a location that's going to be convenient to you.
Easy to go to.
Easy to go to. Maybe a place that's close to home or where you work, because the further away it gets, the less likely you're actually going to probably go and work out. And so what you're looking for is you want to go to the gym, but go to the gym during the time where you think you're going to want to work out. And the reason why is that's going to give you a good snapshot as to how busy they are, the equipment, the cleanliness of the gym. So this will help you make those determinations. But don't feel pressured to join, though, when you're there. They have their quotas as well, but reputable gyms, they're going to give you time to tour the facility, look over any contracts, comparison shop even. And then the last thing that you want to do is get everything in writing. I mean, we've talked about this before with contracts, any verbal agreements, read the fine print. And, you just want to be comfortable before you do that, because the most important thing is the document that you signed, not necessarily what you heard.
Right. Okay. And then before you even sign anything, there's a lot of questions that you should ask, like any introductory offers.
Yeah. You may even ask for a free trial period. Go to the gym for a week if they offer it. Check it out, see if it's something that you like. But with introductory offers, what you want to know terms and conditions on that. You want to know when that introductory period is over, how much it's actually going to cost you. And that can help you determine your budget and if you're actually able to afford it, the monthly fees, any membership enrollments. Those are some things that you really need to look at.
And then membership renewal is another question that you should ask.
Yeah, membership renewals are important. Typically with contracts, it's probably a 12-month commitment. And so when you get to that 13th month, you need to know if it's automatically going to renew for another year, or if you go month to month at that point. And you don't want to be stuck with a contract if it's something that you don't need or you don't want anymore, because that can get pretty expensive pretty quick.
And you definitely want to ask, too, about that contract if it's something that you can cancel.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's a very important thing to keep in mind. You want to know specific steps that you have to take if you need to cancel that contract. For instance, you may have to give a 30 or 60-day written notice that you do want to cancel the contract. Missouri law states that consumers have up to 3 days to cancel a health club contract that they signed. It has to be within 3 days and 3 business days, but if a gym or club is open on the weekends, those might count as business days, so something to keep in mind.
Okay, so that's quick. You only have 3 days to do that.
That's right.
And then how about if you are moving? Is that something the gym can help accommodate with? What happens there?
Yeah, it is. That's one of the common complaints that we received last year. So if you move, whether you start a new job or you get transferred, I mean, it happens all the time. They might have different policies in place. It may depend on how far away you move, or if they have locations within the service area that you move to.
Okay, and if you have any more questions or want more information, you can always contact the BBB on their website, or you can call them. That information is on your screen right now. Mike, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And here's what we're working on for ABC 17 News today. We'll bring you more details about a Walmart employee who's now accused of taking customers' money after switching out their gift cards. We'll explain how the crimes work according to police. We're also reaching out to investigators to find out more about the man who was just arrested after he was hit in the hand during a deadly shooting out in North Columbia earlier this month. We're talking to officials to find out how the latest suspect is tied to the homicide on Silver Mill Drive.